Hello, this is Mark Summers from Summers Technical Services. We're going to get into some AutoCAD questions here recently, so I thought I'd do 2 or 3 little short snippet videos talking about some of these questions I've been getting. So the first question was, how do you view a single layer of a drawing? So let's go open up some random AutoCAD drawing. And so if you want to do anything with layers, you want to go to the layer manager. And so depending on what version of AutoCAD you have, this might look slightly different, but I'm on the home tab and I'm going to come over here to layer properties. I'm going to hit this button right here. That's going to pull up the layer manager. And what it does is it lists all the layers in the drawing. And so we've got the name of the layer here in this column. This column here with the light bulb is turning the layer on or off, so you can see all these layers are turned on. This is the next layer is frozen or thawed, so right now they're all thawed with the sunshine in there. This is locked and unlocked. They're all look to be unlocked. This is the print. You can print or not print layers, and so right now I've got the depth point layer not going to be printing if I print this thing. Here's the color assigned to each layer. This is the line type assigned to each layer. This is a line weight assigned to each layer. There's a transparency. I guess from 0 to 100 maybe, so these are all fully transparent. This column here has to do with whether or not new entities viewports are frozen on those layers. And then there's a column here if you want to add some descriptions. So the question had to do with how do you isolate, just look at one layer. Well, right now all of these layers are on and thawed, so they're all shown on the screen. Say I wanted just to see the object layer. So right now, layer 0 is the current layer. And so if I freeze and or turn off all the layers, I would just see the current layer because it's 0. But say I want to see the object layer all by itself. So I've got the object layer selected here, and I'm going to double click on it, and that'll make the checkbox there, so that layer is now current. Now if I select this first layer, and shift click the last layer, now I've selected all the layers. And if I want to freeze all the layers, I could push one of these sunshine things. When I push it, they'll all go frozen, except it can't freeze the current layer. That's the rule AutoCAD has, so it can't be frozen, but since that's the one I wanted to see, that's the only one that's not going to be frozen. So I just say, thank you, close. Now the only layer that is turned on or not frozen is the object layer. So if I close this, that was kind of boring because nothing was in that layer. So let's go find something that's actually turned on. So I'm going to select the first one again, shift click the last one, thaw everything, and I should have done this earlier. I want to find something. So what are these green lines? What layer are they in? They're in the wires layer. All right, so let's go just look at let's isolate that wires layer with those wire things in there. So I'm going to again go to the layer properties. I'm going to double click wires. That makes that the active layer. Now if I select again the first layer, shift click the last layer, and freeze all those layers, again it's going to say you can't make the current layer frozen, and I say okay, that's fine because that's the one I want to see. Now if I close that, now all I see is the wires layer. So that answers the first question I got. How do you view a single layer of a drawing? So we'll break this up into short videos here. This is about 4 minutes long. So look for the next video. We'll talk about how to find instances of the block in a drawing. And until then, this is Mark Summers from Summers Technical Services.